Hey Virgo, welcome back to the channel. I just pulled cards for you, and honestly, what came through is so interesting. Someone in your energy is literally putting in work to get your attention. Like, I am not even exaggerating when I say the effort level here is intense. Grab your coffee or tea, because we need to talk about what the universe is showing me about this person and their intentions towards you. Before we dive into the cards, I just want to say that this reading is giving major romantic energy, but it could also apply to someone wanting to reconnect with you on a deeper level. The cards are very clear that someone sees you as the prize here, and they are not playing around about showing you what they bring to the table. So let us get into this, because the first card I pulled already set the tone for everything. The first card that came out is the King of Cups, and I have to tell you, when this card shows up in a reading about someone's intentions, it is huge. The King of Cups represents emotional maturity, stability, and someone who has done the inner work. This is not some immature person who is just trying to play games with you. This is someone who understands their emotions, who can communicate effectively, and who genuinely wants to build something real and lasting with you. What I find really beautiful about the King of Cups in this position is that it shows me this person has been through their own journey. They have probably experienced heartbreak before. Maybe they have been the one to mess things up in past relationships, but they have grown from those experiences. They are not the same person they used to be. There is this sense that they have taken time to reflect on what they truly want in a partner and in a relationship. And Virgo, they have realized that what they want is you. The King of Cups is sitting on his throne, holding his cup with such care and intention. This tells me that this person is very protective of their emotional world now. They are not just going to open up to anyone, but with you, they feel safe. They feel like they can be vulnerable and authentic. They see in you someone who matches their level of emotional depth and maturity. This is someone who wants to create a stable, nurturing partnership where both people feel emotionally fulfilled and supported. I also want to point out that the King of Cups is associated with being romantic in a genuine way. This is not someone who is going to love bomb you with empty gestures. When they do something romantic, it comes from a real place of caring. They might write you thoughtful messages, remember small details about things you have mentioned, or show up for you in ways that prove they have been paying attention. They want you to feel cherished and valued, and they are willing to put in consistent effort to make that happen. Another layer to the King of Cups is that this person is likely very intuitive. They can pick up on your moods and emotions even when you are not saying anything. Virgos can sometimes be reserved about expressing feelings, and I think this person understands that about you. They are not going to push you or make you feel pressured. Instead, they are creating a space where you feel comfortable opening up at your own pace. They respect your boundaries while also showing you that they are serious about building trust between you two. So right from the start, the universe is telling me that this person approaching you or trying to impress you is coming from a place of genuine emotional readiness. They are not here to waste your time. They see you as someone worth investing in, and they are showing up with the kind of emotional stability and maturity that creates lasting partnerships. This is someone who wants to be your partner in the truest sense of the word. The second card that came through is the Five of Cups. And okay, this adds such an important layer to understanding where this person is coming from. The Five of Cups is traditionally a card about regret, loss, and focusing on what went wrong. When I see this card in a reading about someone's intentions toward you, it tells me that this person is carrying some emotional baggage from their past, and it is directly influencing how they are showing up for you now. Here is what I am picking up. This person has experienced disappointment in love before. Maybe they had a relationship that did not work out the way they hoped, or perhaps they made mistakes that led to losing someone important to them. The Five of Cups shows someone looking at 3 spilled cups, representing what was lost, while 2 cups remain standing behind them, representing what is still possible. The problem is that the person in the card has their back turned to those standing cups. They have been so focused on their regrets that they almost miss the opportunity for something new. But here is the beautiful part, Virgo. I think this person has recently had a wake-up call. They have realized that if they keep dwelling on the past, they are going to miss out on the incredible opportunity standing right in front of them, which is you. The Five of Cups in this reading is showing me that their past experiences are actually motivating them to try harder with you. They do not want to repeat old patterns. They do not want to look back in 6 months or a year and realize they let you slip away because they were too afraid or too stuck in their old ways. This card is also telling me that this person might be dealing with some vulnerability around their past. They might be worried that you will judge them for their mistakes or that their history will somehow disqualify them from being with you. Virgos have a reputation for having high standards, and this person is very aware of that. They might feel like they need to prove themselves worthy of your attention and affection, which is partly why they are going so hard to impress you right now. I also sense that this person has been doing some serious self-reflection. The Five of Cups often appears when someone is in a period of emotional processing. They have been thinking about what went wrong in their past relationships, what they could have done differently, and what they truly need in a partner moving forward. Through this process of reflection, they have come to understand that you possess the qualities they have been searching for. You represent a chance for them to build something better, something that aligns with who they have become. What strikes me about the Five of Cups in your reading is that it is showing transformation through pain. This person is not ignoring their past or pretending it did not happen. They are acknowledging it, learning from it, and using those lessons to show up better for you. They are turning their regrets into motivation. Every mistake they made before is now fuel for them to get it right with you. That is actually really powerful, Virgo, because it means they are coming to you with wisdom earned through experience. There might also be an element here where this person wants to make amends, not necessarily to you directly, but to themselves. They want to prove that they can be the partner they failed to be in the past. You are giving them an opportunity to step into a better version of themselves, and they are incredibly grateful for that. They see you as someone who brings out the best in them, someone who inspires them to be more thoughtful, more present, and more committed. And so, while the Five of Cups traditionally speaks to sadness and loss, in your reading it is actually showing growth and determination. This person has looked at those spilled cups, acknowledged their past mistakes and disappointments, and made a conscious decision to turn around and focus on the 2 cups that are still standing. Those 2 cups represent hope, new beginnings, and the potential for genuine happiness with you. They are choosing to move forward, and they are choosing to do that with you by their side. Now let us talk about the 3rd card, because this one made me smile when it came out. The 10 of Cups just landed in your reading in Virgo. This is one of the most beautiful cards in the entire deck when it comes to relationships and emotional fulfillment. The 10 of Cups represents lasting happiness, emotional harmony, and the creation of something truly meaningful with another person. This card is literally showing me that this person is not just trying to impress you for a casual fling or a short-term situation. They are envisioning a future with you. The 10 of Cups is often called the happy family card, the soulmate card, the card of ultimate emotional satisfaction. It shows a couple standing together with a rainbow of cups arching over them, symbolizing blessings, joy, and fulfillment in the emotional realm. When this card appears in a reading about someone's intentions, it tells me that this person sees you as their ideal partner. They look at you and they see the possibility of building a life together, creating shared memories, and experiencing the kind of love that actually lasts. What really stands out to me about the 10 of Cups in your reading is that it represents someone who has a vision. This person is not just thinking about the next date or the next conversation with you. They are thinking long term. They are imagining what it would be like to come home to you every day, to share their dreams and goals with you, to build something stable and beautiful together. They see you as someone they could create a real partnership with, the kind of partnership where both people feel completely fulfilled and supported. I also want to mention that the 10 of Cups is about alignment. It is about finding someone whose values, goals, and vision for the future match your own. This person feels like you two are aligned in the ways that really matter. Maybe you have similar ideas about what you want out of life, similar values about relationships and commitment, or complementary strengths that would make you a powerful team together. They recognize this alignment and it excites them. It makes them want to pursue you even more because they know that what you could build together would be truly special. Another beautiful aspect of the Ten of Cups is that it represents emotional security and peace. This person wants to create a relationship with you where both of you feel safe, cherished, and at home with each other. They want the kind of love where you do not have to play games or hide parts of yourself. They want authenticity, depth, and a genuine emotional connection. And Virgo, I think they recognize that you value those same things. Virgos are not interested in superficial connections. You want something real, something that adds value to your life. This person knows that, and they are showing you that they can provide exactly what you are looking for. The Ten of Cups is also telling me that this person has probably been visualizing their future with you. They might daydream about what your life together could look like. They might imagine scenarios where you are attending events together, traveling together, supporting each other through challenges, celebrating successes together. They are not afraid of commitment or the idea of building something lasting. In fact, that is exactly what they want. They are done with casual situations that do not go anywhere. They have reached a point in their life where they are ready for the real thing, and they believe you are the person they can build that with. I want you to really sit with the significance of the Ten of Cups appearing in your reading, Virgo. This is not about someone who is just physically attracted to you or interested in something temporary. This is about someone who sees you as their person, their match, their potential life partner. They are putting in all this effort to impress you because they understand the value of what could be created between you two. They do not want to mess this up. They want to show you that they are serious, that they are ready, and that they have the emotional capacity to build the kind of relationship that the Ten of Cups represents. The fourth card in your reading is the Eight of Wands in Virgo. This card is bringing such dynamic energy to the reading. The Eight of Wands is all about swift movement, quick communication, and things progressing rapidly. When I see this card in a reading about someone trying to impress you, it tells me that this person is not sitting around waiting for the perfect moment. They are taking action. They are reaching out, making their intentions clear, and moving things forward with confidence and purpose. The Eight of Wands shows 8 staffs flying through the air toward their target. There is nothing blocking them, nothing in their way. This represents clear, direct energy moving toward a goal. In your situation, Virgo, you are the goal. This person knows what they want, and they are actively pursuing it. They are not being passive or playing it cool. They are showing up, making their presence known, and demonstrating through their actions that you are a priority to them. What I love about the Eight of Wands in this position is that it shows me this person is not afraid to put themselves out there. They might be texting you regularly, finding reasons to see you or interact with you, making plans, suggesting activities you could do together. They are creating momentum in whatever connection exists between you two. If things have been slow or stagnant before, the Eight of Wands is telling me that this person is about to change that. They are bringing energy, enthusiasm, and forward movement to the situation. The Eight of Wands is also a card of communication. This person likely has a lot they want to say to you. They might be sending you thoughtful messages, sharing things that remind them of you, or finding ways to stay in touch and keep the connection alive. They want to maintain communication because they do not want you to forget about them or lose interest. They understand that consistent contact helps build connection, and they are making sure to nurture that. Another thing the Eight of Wands represents is travel or movement across distance. If there is any physical distance between you and this person, this card suggests they are willing to bridge that gap. They might be making plans to visit you or thinking about how to make a long-distance situation work, if that applies. Even if distance is not a literal factor, the Eight of Wands shows me this person is willing to go the distance metaphorically. They will put in the effort, make the time, and do what it takes to move this connection forward. I am also getting that the Eight of Wands brings an element of excitement and anticipation. Things might start happening quickly between you two. Plans might come together suddenly, conversations might deepen rapidly, or you might find that the pace of the connection picks up in a way that surprises you. This person is ready to move forward, and they are hoping you are ready too. They do not want to drag things out unnecessarily. They know what they want, and they are going after it with clarity and determination. The Eight of Wands can also indicate that this person has cleared away obstacles in their own life to make room for you. Maybe they have resolved past relationship issues, gotten clear on what they want, or made changes in their life to create space for a new partnership. They are coming to you unencumbered, ready to focus their energy and attention on building something with you. They have done the work to prepare themselves for this, and now they are ready to show you what they are capable of. What strikes me most about the Eight of Wands in your reading is the sense of urgency and purpose it brings. This person is not taking their time or testing the waters cautiously. They are diving in. They are being bold and direct because they do not want to risk losing this opportunity with you. They sense that you are special, that this connection has real potential, and they are doing everything in their power to prove to you that they are worth taking a chance on. The fifth card that came through is the Hierophant, and this is such a significant card to have in a reading about someone's intentions toward you. The Hierophant represents tradition, commitment, and the desire to build something legitimate and recognized. When this card appears in a romantic reading, it often points to someone who is thinking about taking things to the next level, making things official, or pursuing a relationship that has structure and permanence. The Hierophant is not about casual dating or keeping things undefined. This is the card of serious commitment, of relationships that are acknowledged and celebrated by your community. This person wants more than just a private connection with you, Virgo. They want to be able to call you their partner publicly. They want their friends and family to know about you. They want to build something that has social recognition and validity. This is someone who is thinking about commitment in a real, tangible way. What I find really interesting about the Hierophant in your reading is that it suggests this person values tradition and may have traditional views about relationships. They might believe in doing things the right way, taking proper steps, showing respect for the process of building a relationship. They are not trying to rush you into anything, but they do want you to know that their intentions are serious and honorable. They see courtship as something meaningful, something worth doing properly. The Hierophant can also represent shared values and beliefs. This person likely feels that you two are compatible on a fundamental level. You might share similar worldviews, spiritual or religious beliefs, values about family and commitment, or ideas about what makes a relationship work. They recognize this compatibility, and it makes them even more certain that pursuing you is the right move. They are not just attracted to surface-level qualities. They appreciate who you are, at your core, what you believe in, and what you stand for. Another aspect of the Hierophant is about seeking guidance or approval. This person might want to introduce you to important people in their life to show you how serious they are. They might talk about you to their family or close friends because they value those people's opinions and want them to know about this important person they are pursuing. They might also be someone who seeks advice about relationships or who believes in learning from others who have successful partnerships. They are not just winging it. They want to build something that lasts, and they are willing to learn how to do that well. The Hierophant is also associated with loyalty and faithfulness. This person is not interested in playing the field or keeping their options open. When they commit to you, they are all in. They believe in monogamy, in being devoted to one person, in building trust through consistency and reliability. They want you to know that if you choose to be with them, they will honor that commitment fully. They understand that trust is earned over time through actions, and they are prepared to show you through their behavior that they are trustworthy and devoted. I also want to mention that the Hierophant can represent someone who wants to learn and grow within a relationship. They see partnership as a path of development, a way to become a better person through loving and being loved by someone who challenges and supports them. They view you, Virgo, as someone who makes them want to be their best self. They appreciate your wisdom, your standards, and your approach to life, and they want to rise to meet those standards. You inspire them to grow, and they see that as a beautiful part of what you could build together. The sixth and final card in your reading is the Three of Swords, and I know this might seem concerning at first glance, but let me explain what I am seeing here, because it actually adds important context to everything else the cards have shown. The Three of Swords is traditionally a card about heartbreak, pain, and difficult truths. In your reading, it is appearing as the final card, which tells me it represents something this person is actively trying to overcome or move past. The Three of Swords shows me that this person has experienced real heartbreak before. We already saw hints of this with the Five of Cups, but the Three of Swords goes deeper. This is about genuine emotional pain, possibly from a significant relationship that ended badly or from being hurt by someone they truly loved. This person knows what it feels like to have their heart broken, and that experience has shaped them in profound ways. Here is what is important to understand, Virgo. The Three of Swords in this position is not about them bringing pain into your life. Instead, it is about them being motivated by their past pain to create something different with you. They have been through the heartbreak. They have experienced the Three of Swords moment, and they have decided that they never want to feel that way again. And more importantly, they never want to make someone else feel that way either. This card tells me that their past heartbreak has actually made them more compassionate, more aware, and more committed to doing relationships differently. They understand the weight of emotional pain because they have carried it themselves. This makes them more careful with your heart, more considerate of your feelings, and more determined to build something healthy and loving. Their past suffering has given them empathy and wisdom that they are bringing into their pursuit of you. The Three of Swords can also indicate that this person is being very honest with themselves about their past and about what they need to heal before fully committing to someone new. They are not pretending the past did not happen or that they were not affected by it. They are acknowledging their wounds and actively working to heal them so they can show up whole and healthy in a relationship with you. This level of self-awareness is actually really mature and speaks to their readiness for something real. Another interpretation of the Three of Swords in this position is that this person might be afraid of getting hurt again. Their enthusiasm and effort in trying to impress you might be partly driven by a fear that if they do not show you how serious they are, they could lose you and experience that heartbreak all over again. They are putting so much energy into pursuing you because they do not want to have regrets. They do not want to look back and wonder what could have been if they had just tried harder or been braver. The Three of Swords appearing at the end of your reading also suggests that choosing to be with you represents a risk for this person. Opening their heart again after being hurt is scary. Being vulnerable with someone new means risking pain again, but they are willing to take that risk with you, Virgo. They are willing to face their fears and put their heart on the line because they believe you are worth it. They believe that what you could build together is worth the vulnerability required to get there. So Virgo, let me bring all of this together for you. The cards are painting a picture of someone who has been through their own emotional journey. They have experienced heartbreak with the Three of Swords, carried regret with the Five of Cups, but have emerged as the emotionally mature King of Cups, who is ready for something real. They see in you the possibility of the Ten of Cups, that ultimate emotional fulfillment and lasting happiness. They are taking swift action with the Eight of Wands to pursue you and show you their intentions. And they are approaching this with the serious commitment energy of the Hierophant, wanting to build something legitimate and lasting with you. This person is doing everything to impress you because they genuinely see your value. They recognize that you are someone special, someone worth pursuing properly, someone who deserves consistent effort and genuine devotion. They are not playing games or being casual about this. They have reached a point in their life where they know what they want, and what they want is to build something meaningful with you. The universe is showing me that this person's intentions are pure, and their effort is genuine. They are willing to be vulnerable, to show up consistently, to prove themselves worthy of your trust and affection. Whether you choose to give them a chance is entirely up to you, but know that what they are offering is real. They are ready to be the partner you deserve, to create the kind of relationship that brings lasting joy and fulfillment to both of your lives. I hope this reading resonated with you and gave you some clarity about what is happening in your energy right now. If you felt connected to this message, let me know in the comments. And remember, Virgo, you deserve someone who sees your worth and is willing to put in the effort to prove they are worthy of you. This person seems to understand that, and they are showing up to demonstrate it through their actions. Sending you so much love and positive energy. I will see you in the next reading.